Hey, this is John. Again, we're having another movie night tonight, and I thought tonight maybe I would show the process of threading up the projector in the platter and getting it all going, and we'll just kind of go from there.
What do you love about coming to movie night?
I like popcorn and snacks. I like that we all get together and as a family. I like popcorn and snacks. See it together and I'll see each other's reactions. I like popcorn and snacks. Come on.
So anyway, I appreciate all the subscribers. We've had like 50 since December 10th, so that's really good. I appreciate the comments too. And if you ever, think of anything, put it in the comments of what maybe you'd like me to see. I know some of you are interested in more of the technical stuff, and you seem to appreciate that. So we'll try to do more of that. And but we'll get the movie going here. We're gonna go ahead and thread up the projector. The movie we're showing tonight is Paulie. It's about the parrot that talks. It's a pretty funny movie. I think the kids will like it, and we'll get going on it, and we'll get this thing threaded up and get it going. Okay, so this is the film platter, and we got to get that ready. So what we do is we take this ring out, and we have to put it down onto this platter here. Lock it back up, and then got to turn the platter on. Yep, it's on, okay. And then what we do is you take the film and you run it through here. Got to run it through the brain. This is called the brain of the projector, of the head for the platter. And then it comes up right here, and you bring it up. Got to bring it across. Kind of show you, we put it in the loop, and then what we're going to do is we're going to run it through the SDDS sound process, or this is the reader actually. I usually like to, and then I'm just going to pull out enough film to get down to some numbers here so that I can start threading it up. Okay, so the first thing we do when we thread the projector up, we have to set the intermittent. And what I mean by that, we have to set it so that it's set in the pull down position. So the way I do that is I'll put my finger here, and if you look in there, you'll see this move. And when it stops, that's it right there. So that's the pull down position. And then we go ahead and thread into the projector. Okay, so we put it in the top loop, and then what we do after we've done the pull down then we frame it. And the way we frame it is there's a little square up here with the framing light, and that gives the square. And then usually this loop you want to have not too big. You want to kind of have it about level with that middle of that. And in this I usually make a finger's width, and then I come around the sound. This is the analog soundtrack, and I have to come around there. And then what I usually do with that is that gets pulled tight, and then I back it off two sprockets.
What do you mean back it off 2 sprockets?
Well, so that it's not tight. Okay, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to go through this is called the fail-safe. That's the safety in case something happens to the film, then it shuts the machine completely down. Okay, so are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're coming back the other way. So we're heading back to the platter now. And then if you want to come over here, we have to lower this down because this is going on to this, take up this platter here. And then we have to put it through all this. A lot of little rollers. Oops. Okay, so then we just find the little notch. There's the little notch right there. Come on, get in there. Okay, so then just check all the rollers, making sure that they're good. And then when you want to, then it takes it up to start. So then what this is our film cleaner. I've talked about it before, and we just have to thread it up. So what we do is we bring it down underneath there, and then it actually comes and goes underneath this one and over the top of that one and then under that roller. See, so that it's getting both sides of the film. It cleans both sides of the film when it's running. And then you just, again, we just check the rollers, making sure everything's good. Running it down to the start. So now we just come down. I usually bring it down to 8, so that the 8's coming in now. You can kind of see the 8. So now we're set on the start mark. I usually do 8, because then by the time I start the film, it'll open the dowser in the start of the film. So now we're going to start the movie. We've got it all threaded up. What we probably should do, we always go back and we check all the threading. We just make sure that, you know, everything's, because you don't want nothing to go wrong, because otherwise this is going through the sound processor. Bypassing DTS tonight because we're running Sony sound. I can run actually both if I want. I can thread it through this digital. I can have a DTS disc in too, but I'm not doing that tonight. This is the sound. This is the Sony sound processor. This is the DTS, and then this is the analog. Actually does Dolby Digital too. I can't do Dolby Digital, but it does all the formats. This actually bypasses this when it sees that on the film. It actually just goes to Sony, and this gets bypassed. But anyway, and they're my amplifiers. So, alright, we're ready to start. So what we do to start it is we just gotta turn the fan on. Don't forget the fan.
Why not?
Well, just so the bulb don't get... I've done that. You don't want to do that because then the bulb gets a lot hotter than it should. So anyway, so the start button's here, and we'll just... Now it strikes up the lamp, and now watch the dowser will open. It'll hit the screen, and the lights will start to dim.
I'm going back to Paul because we're the twins of nerve, which is creating daily food monsters that are trying to control man cry. Are those true KFCs? Almost there. Wow, that is the biggest. Because look.